Let's start in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Woo!
All right, let's see here. Same pieces. Let's see here.
Okay, so you already see different kinds of stacking between all of the players here. Bendy, known for being the first 19.5 DAS player, now switching to hypertap. And TetrisPlayer on the left, top a roller with the nice pink glove. Nevanator keeping tap alive also. And Bland, who is a roller. So we have a pretty good play style here. We still have some DAS players, I believe.
T-spin set up for TetrisPlayer.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Misses the T-spin. Oh, really in trouble for Bland. This is really not where he wants to be right now. This is very troublesome. He needs the right pieces. Does not get the S-spin.
But gets the long bar over.
Skims off the top. Gets another skim possible. Skims it, but it's going to be out.
Early top out there. Nevanator takes game number 1.
Bland out at 29,000. And remember, these are best of 3, so you only get one chance to mess up. But you get one chance to learn. Let's see here. Up at the top, we at 84,000 points for TetrisPlayer and 100K for Bendy at 26 lines. Keeping some clean, consistent stacking here. Only a few burns I've seen. Ooh. We got the Vits set up. Delayed Vits for TetrisPlayer. Will he get the long bar?
No,
burns it away.
Burns it to triple and just goes ahead and just waits for a long bar for a Tetris. So Bland is doing a little bit of warm up. Okay, it looks like we're ready to start game number 2 in the bottom.
Getting their seat set up. Ooh, mischief by Bendy. Can easily skim it out, get it fixed up in just a couple burns.
One more burn and that will be fine.
Ooh,
2-1. Tetris. Okay.
3-2-1 Tetris. There we go.
We got the bottom. Nevanator and Bland now.
Already switching it up to see how different these players actually play. Let's see here.
Now, interesting fact about Bendy, he kept the sticker on the table still. Is there a strategy to that, Bendy? The sticker to your table. Probably adding some grip to that controller. Noticing, actually, Bendy using a Hyperkin controller.
I hypothesize that he's letting the sweat from his arm help stick him to the table a little bit harder. We're about halfway through at the top here to transition. We're getting there.
Okay, Bendy is ahead in lines by about 8 lines. So this is 2 Tetris potentials for TetrisPlayer.
But he is 80K ahead in points. Oh, Mark, scratch that now. About 60K ahead in points.
Okay, so let's give us a quick score update. TetrisPlayer is at 281 at 73 lines. Bendy with that Tetris is now at 337,000 points at 75 lines. Nevanator in the bottom is at 79,000 points at 23 lines, and Bland is at 98,000 points at 25 lines. There is something happening in the bronze bracket. Go to CT4. Classic Tetris 4 if you wanted to see what just happened, or just rewind a little bit.
Wait for the VOD to come out. I'm going to have so much Tetris to watch after this event. I know I'm here in person, but there's no way I can take in all this Tetris. There's no way I can take in all this Tetris right now. So when I get home, I'm going to have a nice bowl of cereal and sit down and watch just much
Tetris.
Much Tetris. Mucho Tetris.
And speaking of mucho Tetris, there's a Tetris there by Bendy.
Vits by Bland. Awesome setup. Great execution.
And there's a Tetris by TetrisPlayer. And another one. So 419,000 points for TetrisPlayer. 474,000 points for Bendy, taking the lead. Is in the lead, I mean. 221,000 points for Nevanator in the lead. And Bland at 196,000 points. With that, Tetris brings it down to 219, so getting a little bit closer.
With a third column 3 Tetris. Gets it cleaned up. He was burning for a while, playing off of row 2. Finally good to get clean now.
Yeah, in this phase of Tetris, a lot of these top players have become rollers, but Nevanator has chose to stay as a tap player. And Bendy, being more of a DAS player, you would have realized like, hey, I should probably be rolling, but no, decides to go tap.
He's taking it in increments. He goes from dash to tap and then to rolling. He's got to master all three first.
Yeah, I think Bendy wants to be the full tribrid in the Tetris community.
The tribrid, triple threat.
Okay.
Tetris for Nevanator.
Bland ending up a delay burn there. Of course, because of the delay burn, the long bar shows, and you can't use that for a Tetris, so now you're gonna have to wait.
It always shows up when you don't need it. Bendy's gonna need a J piece to fill it out, but gets an S piece instead. It's gonna have to burn on the top, has 2 holes in column 3. Gets a Tetris into level 19 at 600,000.
Oh wow, a 600K transition for Bendy.
And TetrisPlayer transitions into 528 with a somewhat messy board, but gets it cleared up. Is waiting for the long bar, blocks the well, gets the long bar as soon as he blocks the well. Still waiting and waiting. There's the long bar Tetris.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We're getting very fast up here on the top. Bendy's playing clear and consistent. Ooh.
Was not able to get that
piece. A little mischief.
Hangs. Oh, that's very scary. A piece
scary
of hang in there.
How's he going to fit something in there?
He's something for the left badly.
Deciding to skim it off the
perfect
top.
O. Perfect J or not J. And Bendy just out of that dig.
Out of that dig. Perfect pieces, perfect placement. Gets the L. Ooh, I like that adjustment there for the Z. Fills in the square dependency.
Oh, no.
Has nowhere for the S, nowhere for the Z.
Bendy's waiting for this long bar.
Great
not
S
showing.
spin.
Nice burns from Bendy. And there's a long bar and there's a Tetris. Brings it down.
You're going to need to bring it down a little bit more. We have 2 holes in the stack, column 1 and 4.
TetrisPlayer is using the opportunity to catch up. 680,000 points for TetrisPlayer. 703,000 points for Bendy.
Only behind by 1 Tetris.
Yeah.
And it's still clean.
And we're about to retransition from the bottom here. Nevanator at 503,000 points and Bland at 477,000. Oh,
bad flip for Bendy. Didn't burn what he thought, and then hung the L on the
nice
not
spin,
column
but
9.
I don't know if anything can clear out of that.
Ooh, it's getting very high.
Oh no, Bland tops out at 477. So Nevanator at 533. You take.
And Bendy tops out at 714. TetrisPlayer, you take game number 1. And Nevanator wins on the bottom. Wow, upset here. Nevanator defeating the number 1 seed Bland. And we'll be moving on.
We'll be moving on to the next set. Kirjava and Jakub.
Oh, yes. Nevanator has proceeded in the bracket and now may go against Bendy or TetrisPlayer depending on who wins this game here. So Nevanator, watch this game. You might see who you're going up against next. RP Bland indeed.
Jakub and Kirjava. Okay.
Just waiting for Kirjava here to get in here.
And then if they're ready, we could go ahead and start game number 2 for TetrisPlayer and Bendy in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Tris. Is that it?
Is this what they're saying? I apologize, guys. This is my first time commentating ever. It's actually really fun. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Really lets me analyze the play here. All right, we get a high left board for TetrisPlayer here. Is in a good, healthy stacking position. Tetris for TetrisPlayer up to 25,000. First Tetris. Ooh, nowhere safe to put that J, and now has a couple holes in the board. Gets another Tetris. Now needs to clean this down.
Yeah, Bendy doing the strategy I like to do, which is called screen looking. Gets to see when the long bar could possibly show, but actually this might not be helpful for Bendy just because he is ahead in lines. Not anymore. But also it's a good way to see, hey, do I play aggressive or should I play conservatively just to see how the board is.
I recall when I was playing my game with Nevanator, I was like, oh my gosh, so many long bars, and I was ahead of the piece sequence than him. So I think I gave him a little tip there on that he was gonna. I gave him a free tip that a bunch of long bars were showing up. Oh my gosh, TetrisPlayer's playing off row 4. Doesn't want to burn this down, wants to stay as efficient as possible. You can see right there was setting up aggressively, but then misdrops the T and decides to burn it down a little bit more. Meanwhile, Bendy still perfect on the board. 130,000 points on line 34 for Bendy and 75,000 points on line 39 for TetrisPlayer. Still trying to burn this down. Is getting some good pieces, but it's costing efficiency. Nearly misflips the T-piece there on the left side, TetrisPlayer. But it looks like it's getting clean. It's got to be ready for a Tetris setup. Set up the Tetris, waiting for the long bar. Playing one off the bottom.
Yeah, getting this dusty Tetris, of course, if the long bar shows.
Slightly dusty Tetris. The long bar is not showing up. Should consider burning soon. Gets the S piece for a double and then the L for a triple.
Yeah,
still waiting.
Okay,
this
there
is a long
it is.
drought.
Very patient and gets the Tetris.
Nice Tetris.
Yeah, 111,000 points for TetrisPlayer. Bendy at 205. Bendy using that, downstacking that, while TetrisPlayer was downstacking, Bendy used that advantage to just take the lead significantly.
TetrisPlayer is clawing back at the lead a little bit right here. Only 50,000 points behind now. Was at a 100,000 point deficit earlier. And it's still clean. Playing some good Tetris.
Okay, and it looks like the bottom is ready to start, so let's count them down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And speaking of Tetris, TetrisPlayer got a dusty Tetris up just right now. 205,000 points.
Only a one Tetris behind now.
Yeah, and Bendy will not be able to score any Tetrises right now until he gets his board settled.
Bad square, doesn't know where to put it, can't put it anywhere.
Okay, Bendy, I was thinking if Bendy wanted to go aggressive, but decided to just go ahead and just have a healthier board, try to make it up at 19, maybe expecting TetrisPlayer to make any mistakes.
Both players are playing dirty, trying to be as efficient as possible. Nobody wants to give up any more burns. They both feel like they still have lost a lot of efficiency.
Oh, look at that. There was a little mistap there for the long bar, but Bendy was able to tap that J over to just keep the board nice and clean. And there is a Tetris, I believe, for Bendy. And now set up for another one. And there it is, a Tetris keeping very efficient. 284,000 points for Bendy. 259,000 points for TetrisPlayer. And in the bottom, we have Jakub at with that Tetris, I believe, is at 76,000 points, and Kirjava at 100,000 points.
And behind by 3 lines, so they have the pace lead and the score lead right now.
Yeah, Kirjava and Jakub are the international players. One of these international players will get eliminated.
Do you know where they hail from?
Jakub in Germany and
Kirjava in Great Britain, UK. Wow, they must travel a long way out here. We're getting close to the level 19 transition here up top at line 112. Both players. Bendy at 321,000, make that 344,000 after that Tetris. And TetrisPlayer at 380,000. At 129, so we're about 10 lines away from the 19 transition. Let's see how these players play.
Oh my gosh. TetrisPlayer has been committing to this roll one dirty Tetris.
Oh my gosh, yeah. They do not want to burn it down. Probably on 19, they want to consider burning it down. Double square burst.
But transition and two more lines. And well, look at that.
Great Tetris for the well transfer, but has to cover it with the S piece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But committing again to this.
Gets all the right pieces. Square's not right. That's not right. Ooh. These rollers are really fast. Oh, drop of the L on the left side. Can't get the S over. Need something. Need something.
Tops out at 552. Bendy, you need 553.
553 for you, Bendy. And Bendy has a lot of runway to get this down.
That left is very concerning, but gets a long bar over.
The score is close, but it won't be easy to get to. Bendy's very high up here, but is a very prolific tapper, as you've seen.
Set up for a T-spin, but opts not to wait for it. Just chasing it down.
Oh, getting the board perfect.
Jakub does a nice center rail dirty Tetris while we're waiting for this chase down.
It was a triple.
Oh, it was only a triple?
Yeah, they put it down to a triple, so we still only have about 30,000, 20,000 more points.
But it's a very neck and neck game down there.
What are we looking at here? 300,000 for both players at the same line count. However, Jakub is a little dirty, needs to get this burned down a little more clean, get back in scoring position. Meanwhile, Kirjava is just letting it rain now with Tetrises. Boom, Tetris for Kirjava.
Okay, Bendy is not setting up for a center well, just taking the burns.
Still trying to chase this down, keeping it very safe. They don't need to do anything crazy.
A few more lines can do it, or a Tetris. What does Bendy want to do? Win this in style, or just win it to win it?
Bendy was doing the Quaid stats, doing a little center well there. I think during a chase down, center wells are really good because it gives you scoring opportunity. If you're in a situation like this where you don't have to play super aggressive.
I think this burn is not yet. Okay,
there we go.
There you go. Bendy takes game number
2.
So now we're in a decider for the top there.
Decider
time.
Like I was saying, I think the center wells are really good for when you're wanting to chase down a small score because you get a lot of burn options in the center well, but you can also set ups and go in and out of Tetrises. Are our players ready over here?
No, they're still getting their seats ready. Do they have the thumbs up? Thumbs up. Okay, so they're ready to start the game 3 decider on top. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
I think we harmonized there a little bit. That was pretty good.
Yeah, very, very harmonizing.
Are you in a barbershop quartet?
I heard. I think Colin might be looking for some.
Oh, excellent. You free this Sunday? No, we got more Tetris on Sunday.
Yeah, the top 16, I believe, or top 8?
Top 16, I
Top
believe.
16, oh, that's right. And let's look at it in the bottom right now because we're about to reach transition.
Oh, yes.
Jakub at 419, setting up for a center roll. Gets the center roll Tetris. Is now at 442. Kirjava at 491, set up for Tetris, waiting for the long bar. There's a long bar and there's a Tetris. 514,000. We're going to get another good transition here very soon.
They're on good pace here, max out pace still. Jakub's also doing well. I've had max outs at low 500K.
Yeah, a nice transition for
At
Jakub. 469. Hey now.
Hey now. Ooh, tried to spin it there, didn't know where to put it, the long bar, and now is in a little bit of trouble. Jakub having trouble here on level 19. Needs the right pieces. The T will help. The L will not. The J covers up the hole, and it will have to do some more burning. Ooh, this is very, very ugly, very hard for a tapper to do, but Jakub's a roller.
Just down stacking it.
Down stacking with a roller. But it's still very difficult to do. You have to be very specific.
Yeah, but doing all that burns, Kirjava is just taking the lead at 617,000 points.
Oh my gosh, an over 100,000 point lead.
Yeah, and Jakub is still at 486,000 points. We saw Jakub transition out of 400 and still at 400 because he's unable to utilize any Tetrises right now.
Yes, after 20, almost 30 lines, still burning. Ooh, good adjustment. Gets a dirty Tetris on row 4.
Oh, and it's going to go commit for another one.
Setting up again. Ready?
Ready. Now just waiting for the long bar. Really try not to do any burns.
Ooh, needs an L. Needs an L to fill that in. Gets the L.
Are we getting jouted?
Where is... Oh, no.
Oh, no. And we got
man.
a top.
Jakub tops out at 522.
522.
Kirjava, you're good for game 1.
Good for game number 1. Again, one of these international players are gonna be eliminated. And speaking of eliminated, we're in a decider match between TetrisPlayer and Bendy. Very close seed.
One of these players is going home after this. Well, not really, but they will be eliminated from the tournament. Their tournament life is on the line. TetrisPlayer is playing very high, but has a really well-built left. Has some room to burn on the right.
Okay, it looks like they're ready for game number 2 in the bottom. So let's count them down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
5 below for TetrisPlayer down there, but caused a couple holes in the sack. Put a long bar over the column 10 well, but burns through it very well. Burns with the L. A lot of nice delayed burns I'm seeing here from TetrisPlayer. Kirjava slams down the first Tetris on the bottom. Meanwhile, Jakub running into a little bit of trouble, needs a really long piece. Is long bar dependent, blocks the well. Ooh, needs some good burns here. Needs to get a long bar all the way on the right, but he can do it because it's rolling. But he just needs to get the long bar, covers it, nice delayed burn.
Oh, okay, nothing burned there, but now needs a long bar, like really now. Oh, but one piece too late.
Still gets a double there to pull it down. Oh, they cover the well once again. Needs a square.
Okay, reopens it. But what is happening again?
Disrupt. The L will help. The T was hard to get over. Oh my gosh.
There's a long bar.
Long bar.
Oh no, wait, there's a top out.
TetrisPlayer tops out
Tops out at 386. So Bendy moves on to the next round.
Bendy takes it. Oh my gosh.
GG's.
GG's TetrisPlayer.
Oh, and
Jakub's out once again at 19,000. Early top out. Was just struggling there on burning and couldn't get it down. Was getting some very unfortunate pieces. But
Kirjava moves on to the next round. I believe this will be the quarterfinals. GG's.
GG's, great
and
game.
We got some love there for Lapis for Bendy's support.
Yeah, round of applause
Bendy
for all these players getting here so far.
Did eliminate me. Now eliminated TetrisPlayer. How far will Bendy go?
We're getting a lot of Bendy fans in chat.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and show them the brackets.
And get set up for the next game.
That actually makes us go a little off schedule a little bit. We could actually move on to the next set here.
Man, CTWC on schedule? Nah.
When is that ever happening?
Never heard of it.
Okay, so now we would need Lapis. Oh, Lapis was just here just a second ago. Lapis and Hannah. There's Lapis. And we will also need Tyler and Maddie. Tyler and Maddie. Okay, we're just waiting for Maddie's opponent, which is Tetris. Where is Tetris? Calling for Tetris. If we see a Tetris sighting, please bring in Tetris.